Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Alpha Wisdom. I am Mystic Cassandra. I'm a palmist, a psychic, a Reiki master, author, and musician. This channel offers lessons in how to read palms. The lessons are easy to understand and you will learn to read palms at a rapid pace. Now my website is alphawisdom.love, located just below this video. If you are interested in a reading from me, please check the website for all contact information. The last lesson, lesson 6, we completed our discussion of the heart line, you were introduced to the simian line, and we began with the fate line, and that's where we're going to continue now. Okay? All right. Here's our fate line. Okay? Now, first off, the fate line also is called the career line, and it may also be called the life path. It always begins either at the base of the palm and runs up toward the middle finger, or it can begin in the lunar or moon area. I mentioned that before. If you may have forgotten or this is your first time seeing this, we will see an example coming up and you will see exactly where the lunar or moon location is, where this line may be starting out. Okay? Occasionally, this line, the fate line, may not be present on the palm, as with the other major lines, because the person doesn't develop until after the age of 20, or when they have found themselves and find the person in life that they feel they are. When the line is clear and bold, it means the person has established a clear sense of their own character. They have goals and values of their own. It's like they found themselves. When there is no fate line visible, a person never knows what it is they want to be or to do. But with this line, since it's well defined and it's running straight up, the person is very well focused. They know what they want to do. It's like they can see that goal ahead and they're going for it. So that is a secure line. Okay, we're moving on to another example of the fate line. Sometimes we have a fate line that is joined to another line. In this case, it is joined, or sometimes we'll say it is tied to the lifeline. This simply means the individual or the person is cautious because they're close to the family, they are close to the family, and they may have a restricted childhood. Another thing, there is a family connection in their choice of career. It could be through help or it's something that someone in the family is involved with, and they felt secure enough to follow that same path. Okay? We're moving on to another example. All right. Here is a fate line that has gaps or breaks in the line. You remember we saw an example with gaps or breaks? So here's a fate line. If you have one like this, or in looking at palms you notice one, this just means that a change in a job. They had a job, it seemed to work fine. It could have been their decision or circumstances, and they continued on. You notice the line is well defined when it continues. So that indicates satisfaction, everything's going well. Maybe they're looking ahead and they found an opportunity for a better job environment. So they took that. So that's what that happens. Okay, moving on. So here we have two lines running parallel. Okay? When a person has two lines running parallel on the hand, it just means that they have two professions, two different professions moving at the same time. They have two jobs and they're different. But these are running on a parallel way, indicating they're going along at the same time. Okay? That's common. And if the person has three jobs, we will see three lines there. Okay, let's go on to another one. All right. We talked about the fate line sometimes moving in the moon area or the lunar area. That part of the palm is called the luna, or it could be more called the moon. The names used interchangeably means the same thing. It starts there. And when we have that, it simply means that the person who has this career has decided themselves that's what they want to do. They found this job themselves, or it's a service-oriented job, some form of service they're providing, and it's a salaried one. Okay? Many of you may have that. So if you don't have a line going up the center and you have one here, it's your fate line. So it could be there where you're looking at, or it could be in the center. Okay? All right, I think we have time to go just a little further. Okay, here's an example of a fate line. Weak start, strong ending. When it starts out, you see the wavy line? That's an example of a weak line. Something has happened. Maybe they're trying to find a way, or they were not happy with the job, or they didn't put in the energy that they needed to. There was a problem there. But it worked out in this case because the line is well defined as it continues on up. All right? Okay. We will continue with the fate line. There's a little more to say about it in lesson 8. I hope you're feeling more comfortable as you look at your palms, left hand as well as right hand, and you see that it's not so hard to figure out what's going on in the palms. Once you just learn some little things and you study them, or you just put them together, let it become a part of you. Get in the habit of just looking at your palms, because lines can change. They can. Not the major lines. Now, that's when we talk about the minors. Okay, so ends lesson 7 for today. So, if you like this video, give a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, and bye till next time.